Hey everybody, this is Jamie from Wally Walks. This is going to be an equipment video detailing all of the stuff I'm taking on my 2018 Pacific Crest Trail northbound through hike. Here we have my backpack for the hike. It's an MSR Black Diamond 65 liter. I kept it at 65 instead of going to 75 in the idea of keeping everything nice and lightweight. It's a tall, built for someone of my stature. Straps up there. Many straps come across the waist, and the one that comes across the chest as well to keep it well supported. This is going to be my sleeping system. Starting off with the MSR Elixir 1. This is a one-person lightweight tent. It comes obviously with the tent materials. There's a fly in there. And here are the tent poles and the stakes. One of the things I did when I was doing my research for this one is make sure it was going to be long enough for someone of my stature. At 6'5", I am just within the realms of the ends of each of the tent, but it works out great. This right here is my Neo Air air mattress. It's Thermarest Neo Air. This one here comes at 1 pound 6 ounces. This one is filled by using this bag. When you go up in the air, you press it down, and you actually push the air out of the bottom of this into the air mattress, so you don't have to work your lungs too hard after a day of hiking. This right here is the Aquila MEC -7 sleeping bag, also lightweight. I don't remember the weight on it, but it's not too bad. This right here is the remnants of my last sleeping pad. I've cut it down to 1/3. It's now a butt pad, so it's having to sit on. And finally, this is sort of my emergency shelter system. This is an emergency blanket. In case everything does get soaked, I should be able to survive a night just hanging out in this thing right here. This is going to be my food system for the PCT. This is going to be my food bag right here. It's an ultralight dry sack for 20 liters. Should be able to comfortably carry up to 6 or 7 days of food in here. This right here is going to be my cooking system. This is going to be a saute pan if I need to saute up any vegetables or eggs while I'm hanging out in the trail there. This is the pot. I think it's a 1.5 liter pot for boiling anything I want to boil. This is how I'm going to scrub it and make sure everything's nice and clean. As well as this buff, which will help me do any cleaning I need to do or filter any water that may come up. This is my MSR Pocket Rocket stove. So this is the ultra lightweight. This is the lightweight stove taken on the trail. This one sets up and basically holds the pot in the air like this with the fuel canister underneath. I still have to grab the fuel canister for this one. Stored nicely neat and away in this little red case. This one right here can be folded down. This is going to be my cup if I want to have some hot chocolate. Fold it all the way out down here. This is my fork. It has a spoon, a fork, and a knife. And finally, this is one of my water bottles, but it has measurements on it, so I'm able to measure out water for doing different dishes like sidekicks or pasta or rice or what have you. All right, so we're looking now at the water system for my hike this year. This year is a relatively low snow year, so having water, fresh, clean water available throughout this hike is going to be important and a daily thing I have to take care of. These two water bottles I'll be carrying with me the entire time have intra-filter systems within the water bottles and the set themselves, so I simply fill up the water bottle, and in here is a filter, so as I drink through here, it's filtered through this system right here. This one's a little bit different. I won't be carrying it in the desert, but I'll be carrying it once I get to the mountains and I have some trees to hang it on. But this is ultimately a system where you have a bib of water up in the air. You attach the hose to it. It goes through a filter system and ends up in your other bag down below. And finally, as an emergency backup system, I have my micropore water purifier tablets, and you can drop this into any type of disgusting water you can imagine, swirl it around, wait the period of time it requires on here, and then you'll be able to drink that water nice and safely. So we're going to go over now my clothing system for the PCT 2018 through hike. What I'm wearing is definitely something I'm taking. I have my first t-shirt underneath here. I have a nice long sleeve shirt, which is going to protect me from the sun in the desert. A nice pair of lightweight shorts, and then my first pair of darn tough socks. Over on this side here we have my hat. This one's going to give me nice protection all the way around. Just make sure it's covering the back of my neck in those nice hot summer days. A pair of sunglasses, key not only in the desert but also when you get into the mountains to prevent snow blindness. This here's going to be a nice blue puffy. It's going to be my warmest layer of clothing that I'm going to have with me. Backup t-shirt, backup pair of shorts, nice long underwear for those long cold desert nights. 2 more pair of Darn Tough socks. I don't know if you've heard about Darn Tough socks, but they're $25 a pair, but they can replace any time. They're guaranteed throughout life. Take them in any store that sells these and they'll replace them for you. Winter system, I got a ski mask all the way across. It gives you proper warmth. You don't have to worry about carrying a scarf or anything else like that. Just the sunglasses over top protect you, and a nice pair of winter gloves. Also doubles as a pillow when I don't need it otherwise. poncho here. This one here is if I get a crazy rain, I'm going to be able to hide myself inside of this. And finally, my shoes for at least the first 700 miles. These are Ultra Lone Peaks 3.5s, size 16. Naturally, I'm about a 14, but as you're hiking, your feet start to swell. And as you're going down hills, you have your nails rubbing against the front of these shoes, and that's where you start to lose nails. It looks disgusting. All right, so we're gonna go through my bathroom utilities and my first aid kit. I'm carrying everything in this nice big Ziploc bag, which has some Q-tips and some flossing tools in it. Right here we have some tweezers. I wanna make sure, this is pretty lightweight, just wanna make sure everything's nice and trimmed, making sure that you're taking care of yourself sanitarily. This is going to be tweezers. This is especially important this year with how many ticks are out this year. We're going to have to go through ourselves each night to make sure we have no ticks attached to ourselves. Backup contact lenses, toothpaste. I have a toothbrush, but I don't have it here with me right now. This is going to be for cleaning my clothes, some shampoo packets. This is a new skin, so this is for blisters or anything that may need to be sealed up as I hike along. Sunscreen. This is one of 3 that I'm going to be carrying with me. Don't want to be a scorched lobster in the middle of the desert. Just random cordage in case I'm going to need to help support my tent one night or even maybe use it to tie my shoes. First aid kit. Within here I had my mom, who's a nurse, go through it, add a couple of things in there. We had things like tensor bandages, a whole bunch of different types of band-aids. There's some compressed towels in there, Blistex, Polysporin, but nothing too much. This thing right here only weighs about 6 ounces. This is my wallet where I'm going to carry my credit card and a little bit of cash. And finally some Vaseline just in case any chafing happens. Alright, so we're going to go through my electronic system here. This is obviously the bag I'm carrying it within many layers of different water protection. First, I'm looking at my main resource on the trail. This is going to be my iPhone 7. Comes with a multi battery around it. It has external speakers and wireless charging. So we're going to be doing most of my videography and photos on. If I ever need a second piece, I have my iPhone 5. This is in case I get this one damaged. Runs with the batteries, sort of my backup situation for my phone. So we're going to be storing everything while I'm out of Wi-Fi range. It's a 256 gigabyte USB drive. Thanks, Dad. Here I have my batteries. I'm debating whether I'm taking these 2 smaller ones. These are 2,000 amp batteries versus my main one, which is a 10,000 amp battery. From what I'm seeing, most people just use this one right here, but I like the idea of having at least 1 or 2 backups. Right here is my black diamond headlamp. Obviously goes over your head. It's a headlamp, it lights things up. Different cordages to charge things. Here is a selfie stick, able to put cell phone on there and take great selfies. Headphones, and wall mounts and chargers. Alright, that's it everybody. Thanks so much for watching today. You can look forward to the next couple weeks. My video is actually on trail coming out. I want to say a big thank you to Kevin, a buddy of mine from high school, was able to do this video with me today and spend some time editing it, so thank you very much, Kevin. Last piece of information I forgot to mention, my total weight all in, without food, without water, we're looking at about 24 pounds. So once I add food and water in there, I'll probably be in the 40s when I'm carrying a big pack load. Cheers everybody, see you on trail.